So, Thomas, just let me know when I can go live, and I'm going to go live on YouTube.
Go live, man.
I don't usually handle the tech stuff, so I don't know what I'm doing.
Are you gonna manage?
I don't know. I was bored on Halloween. You were bored on Halloween, so here we are. Hey, we're live. I did it. Yeah.
Got us live on Halloween, John. How did you manage to do this?
I mean, I had absolutely no plans. Did you have any plans, Thomas?
Nope. Corona and all that.
Yeah. There's like a virus, and I had so I had 5 trick-or-treaters tonight.
Wow.
Did you have any?
No, I had absolutely none. All I had was a beer bottle smashed in our cul-de-sac that I had to clean up.
I had 5 trick-or-treaters that all came at once. I honestly, the kids, the doorbell rang and the kids wanted to answer the door, and I'm like, no, Corona, and I'm like, quick, give me all the candy. I just dumped like a shitload of candy in each of their bags. I'm like, please don't egg my house.
I was gonna say you're the favorite now.
I mean, I set a bad standard probably because I hate giving out candy.
Do I have to cover the label of my pop if we're live on YouTube?
No, I don't think so. I don't even know what pop is. What's pop?
It's a carbonated beverage that us Canadians drink. I don't know if you guys have it up there. Oh yeah, you do. You call it soda.
Yeah, I call it soda.
Soda. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a weird Canadian. I think there is some states that call it pop.
Yeah, I know New York State calls it pop, but like I'm part of like the real part of New York State, like lower New York.
Oh.
So we call it soda.
So you're a New York elitist.
No, I'm a real New Yorker. I don't even know what you're saying, dude. Elitist. That sounds like a fancy word. I go to fucking McDonald's the other night. I can't be an elitist. There's no elitist that goes to McDonald's. Holy shit, my president goes to McDonald's. Fuck.
Right?
God. Well, it's a blue moon.
It is.
It's Halloween.
Yep.
The clocks are changing. I want to watch a movie. You want to watch a movie?
I'd love to watch a movie. Let's watch a movie.
I got a little Fright Night for us, so no one's gonna be able to see or hear it because COVID and copyrights.
But it gives us something to do.
So yeah, no, we can watch it and we can talk over it. Have you seen Fright Night before?
No.
You've never seen Fright Night?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I'm treating you tonight to one of my favorite Halloween movies. So Chris Sarandon, who plays Prince Humperdinck in
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. Yeah. He's in this movie and he's fantastic. And so I forgot his name, but there was a TV show called Herman's Head. Herman's in this. And so is Marcy Darcy from Married with Children.
Here we go.
That's my tease.
That's a pretty good tease.
I'm going to try not to move my mouse too much so it doesn't interrupt you. Can you hear this or do you need it louder?
I can hear it.
All right, cool. That's not, so it's a Tom Holland film. I know what you're thinking.
You make the joke.
Spider-Man's way too young to have made a horror movie in like 1985. It's a different Tom Holland.
I love the night so.
I've never seen you look so beautiful before, Nina. So pale. So luminescent. So.
Yes.
Jonathan Stark.
Your lips are so.
It's no relation to Ned Stark.
You like to kiss them?
Art J. Evans. Oh, that's a fun name. Oh yeah. Oh, and Roddy McDowell from Planet of the Apes is in this as well.
And not directed by the Tom Holland you think it's directed by.
Right.
Not you, Jonathan. Your neck. Has anyone ever told you? It's beautiful.
No.
Come. your head on my breast.
So this kid watches like late at night really bad horror movies on TV. And I'll give you a hint. Fright Night has to do with vampires.
I am Peter Vincent, vampire killer.
It's like he watches like sea-level horror movies. This Peter Vincent's a sea-level star.
Vampire killer.
It's supposed to be like have you ever watch or do you know of like the Hammer horror movies of the 70s?
No, not really. I know of them, but I've never really watched.
Yeah, it's like
horror movies.
Peter Cushing, like all these Star Wars guys were in horror movies in the 70s, and they were like the people consider them classics, but they're like cult classics, right? So like you can see how good this movie is. Like these two kids are trying to fornicate on the floor. They're not even fornicating on the bed, right?
They've moved the pillows.
What I will say is that there is an abundance of throw pillows on the floor.
There is
Charlie,
conveniently laid
your
out.
Vincent's on,
Get Peter Vincent,
but you love him.
but I love you more. Tonight's journey into horror is Blood Castle. And I think it will leave you.
Charlie, stop it.
I know it will. It is one of my favorites for a very good reason.
This guy just over enunciating in the background.
So this guy, Roddy McDowell, you ever watched Planet of the Apes?
Yep.
Like the real Planet of the Apes with like the great makeup? That's him. He's
Oh,
one of, he's one of the chimpanzee men.
Jesus, Amy, give me a break. We've been going together almost a year, and all I ever hear is Charlie, stop it.
Oh, Charlie's getting testy.
I mean, he has blue balls, right?
Yes.
Like at this point, making out on those throw pillows with Marcy Darcy from Married with Children, Herman's head has blue balls right now. I'm giving you the Fox from like 1989 play-by-play on this thing.
I appreciate the 30-year-old reference.
I'm sure like our one viewer who catches this later or after the fact will appreciate this. I like the way they make out, and it's like he's biting her lips.
Right? They always do that in movies. Like that's a thing that like actively happens regularly.
Yeah. I'm going to try that next time I have a date one time.
Just nibbled the lip, John.
Yeah, I'm just going to like I want to be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I saw it in a movie once.
Nibble the lip. That's the hashtag coming out of this.
Charlie, I'm ready.
Amy, you're not going to believe this.
I like that,
The yard, and I think they're carrying.
she took her shirt off and she's in her bra on the bed. And he's checking out his neighbor moving in with a coffin
And they're on the
with his
move.
binoculars.
Amy, I'm serious.
Like, Charlie, you had blue balls a minute ago. Stay focused, man.
He can't. That's the point. They're trying to go for accuracy here, John.
Amy, quick, come here. You got to see this. Amy!
My blue balls. Where are you going?
I did see you guys carrying something into that house.
I don't understand you. First you want to make love and then you don't.
Amy, Charlie, what's wrong?
Nothing, Mom.
Come in here, you two.
Are you kids having a lover's spat?
No, Mom, nothing like that.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. It says right here that the divorce rate is 76% higher among couples who don't argue before marriage.
Mom, we're in high school.
Well, never hurts to
He's in high school. The guy's like 32.
We are playing poker at her house this weekend. Oh, yes, Mrs.
He's like 90210 high school, not Saved by the Bell high school.
I feel like that is a frequent trend in Hollywood.
Good night, Mrs.
Yeah.
Night, Amy. Thanks for helping Charlie with his homework.
Like, remember when they tried to say Andrew Garfield was like 20 years old in Spider-Man?
He wasn't?
That's the best joke you've made all night.
Charlie, that was very nice.
Thank you.
To the front door.
Mom, there are people next door.
Oh, I guess the new owner's moving in.
What new owner?
Didn't I tell you? Bob Hoskins said he finally got rid of the
So
place
here's what I will say. Lost Boys gets a lot of love as one of the best
for living.
vampire movies of the 80s.
I just hope whoever he is, he knows
Spoiler alert,
what to do.
Fright Night's my favorite 80s vampire movie.
Found murdered tonight behind the railroad yards.
I'm trying to think of what other 80s vampire movies I know.
Well, Lost Boys is like the big one that people talk about
I was
still,
just
right?
going to say Lost Boys is the only one that I can think of off the top of my head.
Why didn't you
Right?
gonna spring a pop quiz?
But well, like maybe Buffy the Vampire Slayer that was superseded by its show.
Hey, Amy.
Well, maybe that was 90s.
She finally find out what you really like. Buzz off, evil. Oh, call me anything you want. Only you're the one failing Trig, not me.
I like how failing Trig is a put down.
I like how that guy stuck his bottom jaw out at his friend like that. That's a very unique talent.
What, you don't do that to your friends when like you're bragging to them that they're failing Trig?
John, you're the one failing Trig.
I didn't even take Trig. That lady looks like a hooker.
Do you know?
No, it's next door.
So that dude moves in a coffin and he hires hookers to show up.
That's just me.
Hey, Mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in here.
You seen the new guy next door yet?
Thomas is messaging our group trying to get more people to watch this movie.
Probably did.
Nobody wants to join us, dude.
Why? What do you know that I
No,
don't?
this is our Lonely Man Halloween night together.
We're the only ones without plans.
So I don't know if you noticed that, but my name is Murray Goldberg because I watch the Goldbergs. And my Halloween costume, even though you don't think I'm wearing one, is I'm sitting in my underwear this entire time.
Oh, there you go. So you're in character.
Oh, absolutely. I am not wearing pants. If you couldn't feel more uncomfortable watching this movie with me, where Charlie and his girlfriend try to lose their virginity on throw pillows at the beginning of it.
30-year-old high school student.
Yeah. And some lady screamed across the street or at the neighbor's house.
Hi.
How'd she know he was at this diner? Is it the only diner in town?
That reaction was
Oh, it was
Tommy
my fault.
Wiseau level.
Not yours.
Hi.
What?
I mean,
Amy.
so I referenced Herman's Head earlier. I have a feeling you know what Married with Children is.
Yep.
So glad we're getting.
But Herman's Head, have you ever heard of Herman's Head?
You just don't know what it's been like.
So Herman's Head, when Fox launched, was one of like the first of like 5 shows. Married with Children and The Simpsons being 2 of them that people remember. Herman's Head, people forget, was kind of like Inside Out before Pixar made it cute.
Heard on the
Okay.
band last
And it took place inside this guy's head,
That wasn't the only
right? So he's Herman. It took place inside of Herman's head. And then all the
And
emotions or whatever
This
were manifested as people living inside his head.
chopped off.
It was kind of like a really bad version of Gilligan's Island.
I was gonna say it's something Gilligan's Island mixed with Split.
Right. So it kind of is, right? Only the people are never getting off the island because the island is inside Herman's head.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Coming next summer, Herman's Head 2021.
Sounds like a porn.
It does.
I love his Herman's Head's car has like the worst paint job I've ever seen in a movie.
Right? It's just sanded in parts.
Yeah. His neighbor is painting black paint on the windows.
It's terrifying.
I paint the walls in my house. I usually keep the windows paint free.
Hey, kid. What are you doing?
Nothing. Oh yeah.
One sec.
Would just make sure that it stays that way.
We're gonna pause it for a minute, folks, because Thomas is walking away, and he's never seen this movie. Actually, I'm not gonna pause it because nothing's really happening. Herman's walking away from his neighbor's house. You didn't miss anything. That neighbor tried to scare him a little bit. He's like, "Hey, kid, you gotta walk away." So even though this kid's jumpy and spying on his neighbor with binoculars, he's still watching these shitty horror movies. Actually, I think that's Day of the Dead he's watching in the background now.
Looks like it.
Yeah, right? That was a shitty horror movie. That was a good horror movie he was watching.
Those are the horror movies I've seen.
What, Day of the Dead?
Yeah, those like all the old Romero movies and stuff like that.
So you just like zombies?
My brother does, yeah. That's where my horror movie experience lies.
Do you watch Thriller a lot?
Thriller, like the music video?
Yeah, that's like a horror movie with zombies in it.
I guess, yeah, that's accurate.
Right?
I mean, I won't say I watch it much anymore, but
Oh, there's boobs. Are those girlfriend's boobs?
I don't know, but he kind of looks like Keanu Reeves and Joseph Gordon-Levitt right there.
Yeah, like if they had a weird looking kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a different lady's boobs.
Whoa. Boobs.
I love that in the 80s. Like it's like the really bad like guitar solo going on right now.
He's got that guy jamming way too hard on this extremely easy guitar solo. It's just long bends.
Oh, thanks. We have thanks. Slightly obscured by the window pane. Wait, I see you. Oh, you're gonna watch me bite her neck?
That guy has the weirdest mustache.
Oh, Chris Sarandon is not. It doesn't have a mustache.
Oh, that's
There's
just
a weird shadow on his face.
That was not a good look.
My name is Humperdinck, and all of that is because he has the fake fangs in his mouth too, right?
Oh,
His fingernails are out of control. You should clip those things. 30-year-old kid running downstairs to tell his mommy.
The guy who bought the house has fangs.
Oh, thanks. That's lovely, Charlie. I have to get up at 7 tomorrow. Thanks, Charlie.
Charlie, stop running around the house. Mom's trying to sleep. What's the matter with you? That's how I spy on my neighbors too. I run out and hide behind a bush. And I moved all the branches so that way they could see me, my face through it. You're in deep shit now, Charlie.
Forgot something.
that quick shot of the hand catching that.
Charlie?
I mean, this guy's a vampire. He can't smell Charlie. I like that he's eating an apple. It's like I just drank the blood out of that girl. I'm going to throw my apple at you so I can show you I know where you are.
It's microwave.
Just
never
all
melts
I see is
marshmallows.
Prince Humperdinck.
Drink that.
Mom, I don't need hot cocoa. I didn't.
It's like the badass version of Humperdinck, where he's like, I don't have a lot of dialogue in this movie.
Mom,
Vamperdinck.
I'm not sick.
Vamperdinck.
I did have fangs, and a bat did fly over my head, and a second later, he stepped out of the shadows. Now, don't you see what that means?
Wait, let me guess.
He's a vampire.
A what? A what?
You don't start a conversation saying your neighbor's a vampire.
No,
You
I
have
think
to have some kind of build up, right?
Yeah,
Is this some sort
there's
of
an easing
trick
in process there for sure.
to get me back?
Forget it. I'm going to the police.
Charlie, you can't.
Thomas, I have a neighbor who just moved in.
lock you up.
All right.
It was weird because he brought a coffin
I sure
into his house.
two women.
A night later, I heard a woman scream from his house. And then I watched him dispose of a body the following night with his manservant in the Jeep, in the back of a Jeep. I think he's a vampire because I saw fangs as well. Like that's probably a better.
That's an easier preamble than he's a vampire.
Dandridge?
No, I'm his roommate, Billy Cole.
Lieutenant Lennox, homicide. Mind if we come in?
No, come on in.
Let him in, Billy Cole.
Why are you letting us in your house? I brought a police officer.
Ricky Bobby, two first names.
Place you have here. Yeah, we're restoring. Where is Mr. Dandridge? Well, he's away on business. Is there anything I can help with?
I like that they just moved in and there's spider webs everywhere.
In this house. Well, that's
Did they bring the spiders with them, or did they just keep the old furniture there?
He just put them
That's
out
a lie. I saw him
when
carry her
caught
body
live
out the
spiders and let
plastic
them
bag.
loose in his house.
What do you say to that, Mr. Cole?
Kid's obviously crazy, officer. I did take some bags out last night. They're full of trash. Let me show you.
He has a painting of his girlfriend. That's fucked up.
Had a body in it, not trash.
It's very weird.
Actually see the body, Charlie? Well, no, but okay. Look, let me take you out back. I'll show you the bags I put in the garbage.
Okay, let's see him.
Look, I can prove he's lying. Let's look in the basement instead.
What's down there, Charlie?
Yes, Charlie. What's down?
The acting is superb, isn't it?
It is
A
fantastic.
coffin. That's what's down there, a coffin. I saw them carry it in.
Tommy Wiseau would be
What?
blessed to have these
And
people
you'll
on
find
his
Jerry
set.
Dandridge in it, sleeping the sleep of the undead.
Ooh.
We might have to do a script read of this movie at some point.
What
That
are
would
you
be
talking
fantastic.
He's a vampire.
Uh-oh.
I saw him in that room last night, and he had fangs, and he bit her on the neck.
For heaven's sake, come on.
What are you talking about? Wait, you can't just
You,
leave.
you told me there was a dead body in his house. You didn't say shit about a vampire. Let's get out of here, kid.
This guy's stupid grin.
Lieutenant, please.
Like if Tom Cruise was a serial killer.
I'm telling you, Jerry Dandridge is a vampire.
I mean, that feels like a redundant statement.
Yeah, it
If I
kind
ever
of is.
catch your ass down at the station house again,
Insert
I'm throwing
nervous
him in
laugh
jail.
here.
Yeah.
Look, Lieutenant, please, come on, just listen to me for a sec. Look, I know it's crazy. I know that, but look, Lieutenant.
Don't you think it's weird that like the neighbor doesn't come out during the day? Maybe he is a vampire.
Maybe he's agoraphobic. He's afraid of the sun.
I mean, what are the chances? I think it's probably higher that he's a vampire.
I don't actually think that's what agoraphobia is, but
I like his Casio watch. I miss the Casio watches like that.
Casio isn't that the company that makes the G-Shock watches?
Yeah. I used to have the watch where the face would turn into a transformer.
We all had some sort of fancy watch at some point. I
I
love
want to get one of those. It's like a midlife crisis.
get a really expensive one with diamonds on it that turns into a transformer.
Pleasure. Vampire.
So this kid Evil in this movie,
Up tonight.
I had about 10 friends growing up just like him with like the really bad muscle shirts, not
Yeah.
showing off any muscles,
Yep.
and like the spiked hair. Like
Yeah.
I had at least 10 friends like this growing up.
And the really extreme hairline.
Yeah.
Tell me what to do to protect myself. Very funny, Brewster. Evil, please, I'm not kidding. Just tell me what to do. Don't call me evil anymore.
He looks like Powers from It too.
Look, I've got $8. Help me
Like the
and
newer
energy.
ones.
Yeah.
Far be it from me to turn down a fool's money. Now, where and when do you expect the vampire to attack?
In my bedroom tonight.
The vampire's gonna attack in my bedroom tonight.
With this.
Don't you have to invite the vampire in? So why would you invite the vampire into your bedroom unless you want to get bit?
This guy
sex.
looks
Then get
like
some
he just
garlic.
was in his
Thanks
like
to the
brother's
stuff you wear
Trans
around
Am
your
and
neck
stuck
hangs
his
from
head out the window.
Comes
That
from
is what
Then-
this guy's face
Oh, of
looks
course,
like.
there's holy water. But you got to get a priest to say a blessing.
You'll understand this casting later in the movie. That's all I'll say.
I'm afraid so.
This kid,
Right now,
from my standpoint, is one of the iconic 80s
you're happy
performances.
without being invited by the rightful owner.
I actually quote this kid regularly in my real life.
Thank you. Mm.
Or at least I did growing up a lot. But I don't want to spoil that line. Charlie banging nails into his windows. In case he invites a vampire in so he can't escape, I guess.
Charlie, could you come down here a minute, please? There's someone I'd like you to meet.
This is fucked up. Like the vampire has to be invited in, right?
Charlie,
He's just whistling
Our next
Dixie like a
meeting is very
fucking
dangerous.
idiot. Oh, he's in.
Humpadink.
Hello, Charlie.
I want to suck your blood.
I like the scarf. The scarf is a good look for vampire, right?
It is
hands.
Popped collar, scarf.
red, and he's drinking a Bloody Mary.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here, right?
His
It's
skin
like
be cold.
What's he doing here?
I invited him over for a drink.
I mean, if he was a real vampire, don't you think he'd kill them already?
What's the matter, Charlie? Afraid I'd never come over without being invited first? You're right. You're quite right. Of course, now that I've been made welcome, I'll probably drop by quite a bit. In fact, anytime I feel like it. With your mother's kind permission, of course.
This is why I love this movie. Is it played on
So nice.
every vampire trope and just said, fuck you. Your mom invited me in. And because your mom invited me in, I'm showing up anytime I want because your mom invited me. Say hi from your mom for me, Charlie.
Gotta get back to my trig.
Nice to meet you, Charlie.
Oh, back to the trig.
See ya.
I gotta go study trig. I'm failing.
Run off, Charlie.
This movie was remade about 7 or 8 years ago. And the late Anton Yelchin played Charlie and did a fantastic job. And Colin Farrell played the Chris Sarandon vampire.
Why didn't we watch that?
Because you have to see this first. Right? Anyway you cut it, you have to see this first. And David Tennant played the Roddy McDowell character.
Oh man, hold on.
Yeah. Well, now I do have to pause it because we're up to a good part, folks. So we're going to pause it for Thomas here. We're up to the part where the vampire is bothering Charlie and scaring Charlie by his house. We're about, let's see, I don't know, how far are we into this? We're 25 minutes and 36 seconds into this movie.
Yep.
So if you haven't started it yet, move to the 25 minute and 36 second mark right now. And I'm going to hit play in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, see how I did that? Like, I don't care if you're following along. I really don't. Nobody's watching. Oh, wait, we have 37 comments. I should probably be paying attention to the comments. Oh, Hanson's watching us.
We actually have comments?
Yeah. Yeah. So 25 minutes and 36 seconds. Oh, I just realized people were watching us. I'm so excited.
Another fine episode of Margin Noodles.
Christy and Hansa are here. This is incredible. Hi, guys. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're watching a little Fright Night.
We've been ignoring messages for half an hour.
Actually, if you guys want to really watch with us, and you don't want to be, if you want to be on the show, I'll invite you on the show. But we have a super secret room on StreamYard. You guys could just watch along with us with. We're in there, but you can't hear us. You have to watch us here or hop in the StreamYard room with us.
I feel like
So-
you've gone out of your way to make this exceedingly difficult.
I have. I mean, this is Margin Doodles. This is why we do. This is the way we do Margin Doodles, right? Like, it's not a real show. It's what happens when you leave John in charge.
One might say we don't color within the lines on Margin Doodles.
I don't color within any lines. So yeah, no, you guys can slide into our secret room. I just dropped it in the comments, and you can watch along with us. And if you wanted to hop in the show, I'll even do this. Come on in and talk to us.
You just put it in the chat.
It's really it's Christy and Hanso. They're like family.
See, that sounded very complicated.
There's there's two links. You click on one and you can watch the movie. The one that says show, you can be on the show. It's up to you. Or you could just sit in the comments.
Sketchy info on Margin Doodle, says hands off.
So what nobody realizes, including Thomas, is because of my very terrible technological skills, I have Amazon Prime open watching Fright Night. I then have a StreamYard room with Fright Night playing. So I get an echo in this movie.
Good time.
Every time somebody talks, I hear it twice.
Oh no.
Now, we wouldn't want to wake your mother, would we, Charlie? Then
No,
I'd
we
have to
wouldn't.
Kill her too.
Right up!
Hansaw's watching with us on TV via Amazon Prime. So he's not watching on a sketchy computer setup the way that I have it set up right now.
I just want to point out that Zach Anderson was here 15 minutes ago.
Oh, Zach, I'm sorry we missed you.
Do you realize how much trouble you caused?
No, Hansaw, I haven't heard my dedication yet. I have to go back and listen to it. I was hanging out with the girls all day watching horror movies and Spaceballs. So when they make a lot of noise like that, I want to grip my teeth because I hear that in echo. Like it.
If you turned it down, it might help.
Choice.
I don't know where to turn it down. I don't know this technical stuff.
On the Amazon, like on the
Forget about
Amazon
me.
window, on the Amazon. Holy shit! Just made myself sound
Say, Charlie.
very inept.
Charlie has a cross.
Ooh, do it, Charlie.
Can you still hear it if I lower it?
Yep.
If I lower it all the way,
I mean,
can you hear it now?
no.
No, right?
I like how you're like, no, right? Look at this.
I am the worst host.
McGee's watching on her phone.
Yeah. Why would you watch us on your phone? Like, that's creepy. Our faces must seem huge. Is that foreshadowing? He broke his girlfriend's photo on a fence. Did you know the pencils hurt vampires that much? And he shoved that pencil all the way through the vampire's hand?
Supposedly the wood or the lead?
I would guess it's the wood, right? Because a stake through the heart.
Yeah, you'd think. Oh God.
Oh yeah, he's got a condition. Charlie, what is that noise in your room? And then like the vampire is just like hanging out. This is the most confusing scene, right? Like, what's the vampire gonna do here?
Charlie, is that you?
He flew away.
Stop it. Charlie?
Christy watches most things on her phone. That must make watching The Mandalorian very difficult.
Oh, nothing. I just had a
You
night.
watch The Mandalorian on your phone, McGee?
You know, I have one
I would assume so if she watches most things on her phone.
light sale, and I suddenly realized I was
It's meant to watch bigger, like on an iPad.
Nothing.
On an
Just,
iPad.
raccoons, garbage can. Why don't you go back to sleep?
But, sweetie, what about your nightmare? Do you want a Valium?
I'm fine now. Honestly.
I do need my sleep. I start the night shift tomorrow. 3 o'clock in the morning. It's so bad for my complexion.
Night, Mom.
I should have cleaned my glass. I was very lazy today. I have a confession for all 4 of us. I poured iced tea in this glass earlier, some Arnold Palmer iced tea, and there's like remnants of it in my water now. So it's like really watered down iced tea. Christy, I will tell him when he gets back. Thomas has left us. He just keeps getting up during this movie. He's missing like half of it at this point. I'm trying to introduce Thomas to a new movie.
No, you're there.
And he's like, I'm listening. I got my headphones on. I can walk around the room like a big shit.
No, you started talking about glass, and it made me think about this pendant that I got, and I haven't had an excuse to wear it where I'm not moving around and too afraid to break it.
So Chrissy watches Mandalorian on her TV. After we finish this movie, we're gonna go off the air and we're gonna talk about the Mandalorian in private, so we don't spoil it. And so Christy's always changing her story.
Facts.
Right? Like Christy is a choose your own adventure book that writes itself as it goes along.
Tomorrow night.
I don't even know what that means. It was like very deep, but I have no idea what that means.
What do you got in that glass over there, John?
I just got water and some remnants of Arnold Palmer iced tea.
That's not entertaining.
Charlie is walking around this movie with a face that looks like he sadly got caught spanking it, and he's embarrassed about whatever he was looking at while he was spanking it. Like maybe he was looking at like an old DuckTales comic book or something.
What?
That's how I know Thomas isn't listening, because I can talk like that.
Sorry, I just got a work message and I had to look at it really quick.
Yeah, he'll never know what I just said.
No, I won't.
It will be our secret, everyone.
Quick, run to YouTube and catch the delay. I'm also trying to switch back and forth between windows.
Well, I'll let you know if anything happens in the chat. I'm watching the chat now because I've seen this movie before a bunch of times. I usually watch it Halloween every year.
Mr. Vincent.
This and Evil Dead 2 are like in my heavy rotation.
Vincent, could I talk to you for a minute?
Maybe we should do like an exquisitely good bad movie for every like holiday.
Pardon me?
I mean, I'll gladly do that. I consider this a good movie, though.
What you said last night on TV, you know. About
Take offense to a good bad movie. Chrissy's making comic book recommendations in the chat. She recommends Hush. Have you read Hush?
I have. Good read. Good read.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
They made an okay movie not that long ago.
It was all right.
I mean, it was a thing that happened. That's better than not, I guess, right?
Maybe. Sometimes it's better off not happening.
See Justice League.
See Justice League in 3 months.
That's nice.
Which part? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6?
Perhaps my ratings would have
7.
There we go.
See, I like how you ended at 6, but we know it's Unite the 7, Thomas. So there will be that 7th part that gets thrown in there.
Just because, even if it's like 10 minutes long.
No, what's going to happen is he's going to make 6 parts. And then 3 years later, part 7 is going to come out. Like, I wrote this all along. Like, this was always part of it.
It was pretty much finished. All we need is $30 million to completely redo it.
Yeah. What happens in part 7? Well, I always had Martian Manhunter in it. He just wasn't in the first 6 parts.
Mr. Vincent, you have to believe me. I'm telling the truth. Come on, you just said you believe me, family.
Somebody's watching it with us now.
Oh,
Wolf Nurse is watching with us.
Hello, Wolf Nurse.
We're not airing it over there, so if we hear you over there,
I don't think this is the show.
no, you gotta go to the other part.
Go to the other one, Jeff.
I'm not gonna tell him though. I'm just gonna talk to him over here. So Jeff's in the other window. We're not broadcasting right now. Hansel agrees with you that Charlie has a Keanu vibe.
You? I thought you just dumped it.
What I'm doing here is none of your business.
Oh, so you do like it.
Anybody home? Hi.
Now Wolf Nurse left that chat. He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure.
Wow.
He doesn't understand that you have to be in both to watch the movie. Yeah, Hansel, Charlie has like a poor man's Keanu vibe, but as you know, Thomas doesn't know. We wouldn't really know much about Keanu for another 4 years or so after this movie.
Also a vampire movie, though, correct?
Yeah, Bill and Ted, the famous vampire movie, Bill and Ted.
I thought he did that vampire movie before that.
You thought he did Dracula before he did Bill and Ted?
I don't know, man. I'm not the trivia guy. I asked Mark.
No, actually, around this time, he did a movie, I think with Patrick Swayze, called Brotherhood of Justice, which is the one that we should watch together.
What are we gonna do?
Here comes a Wolf Nurse now.
Great night.
Oh.
So, Jeff, the way it works is you could go in the other room
I don't have any.
to watch the movie with us and hang out here and talk about the movie.
Do that on the phone, dude.
It's going to be dangerous going into the
No.
house alone, isn't it?
I'm teasing him to let him know that we saw him in the other room.
You know, all the help you can get, right?
Jeff is dressed up, so I guess everybody could see him. But
Well,
Jeff is a creepy Lego guy.
There's not enough time, Amy.
A socially distanced
who's gonna
creepy Lego nurse with a face mask.
There he is.
With coffee.
Yeah. Is that community coffee?
No, I'm not sharing it.
Christy's watching along with us now, at least. I can see Christy watching the movie with us.
Yeah.
Or watching us watch the movie. I'm not really sure what she's doing, but she's watching the movie too now.
Yeah, I'm gonna channel my inner John Mariano, and I'm gonna open something and eat and make a lot of noise.
It's fine
on this show. That's not my problem.
It's fine by me. Like this show, Thomas is getting the full Margin Duels experience right now, and I don't know if he's here for it or if this is a one and done for him.
Well, let's not run him off again.
I mean, hey, I'm enjoying this.
All right, that's all that matters. I got Fright Night playing.
Vincent,
I got Thomas, do you see Christy in the other room watching along?
I do.
It's very
Mickey.
What are we watching?
Fright Night.
Oh.
One moment.
Oh, Christy's in here now too.
Come in.
I hear my bestie.
What can I?
She's coming in to say hi because you're here, Jeff.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi there. Are you enjoying the movie?
afraid this is much more.
Yes.
Was this a good call tonight?
Absolutely. I had nothing else going on, so I was really excited.
I'm so glad that we rate over nothing on this channel.
Oh, every time.
Now, is this the original one or the remake?
No, this is the original one. Like I was saying, the remake, I like the casting and the acting more in it, but you have to watch this version first.
Agreed. Agreed. Hmm.
So does that mean that we're doing a commentary for the remake soon, or are we waiting till next Halloween?
Well, I mean, we're still waiting to do this Borat 2 commentary.
Oh, that's right.
Later.
And we have Jeff's Venture Brothers commentary that we got to do.
Yep.
Lots of commentaries.
Mhm.
I'll talk about the Mandalorian.
This is less of a commentary and more
Your friend needs a psychiatrist.
watch along, right?
I'm afraid not. If you see, Holly.
I'm sorry, I'm scarfing this cookie, but I'm on break now and I'm starving.
Why are you sorry? This is my shitty show. This is exactly what my show is supposed to be.
I might go get just to eat into the microphone for once on John's show.
Mm.
You definitely should. I wish I had something to eat here.
I will promise you, if you guys eat on my show, I will get you back on Are We Wearing
So,
Pants?
I do have
hard.
I have 4 pounds of candy corn next to me, but that's a gift for somebody.
That's a lot of candy corn.
How many enemies do you have?
No, it's for Ken. He loves it.
Oh.
It's sweet that you're gonna give Ken poison.
I gave it to him last year. He was very happy.
I gotta talk to Ken. Candy corn. Candy corn.
Don't
It's
be a
not good for
hater.
you.
Mm.
I hate candy corn. I will wear that like a badge. That and pumpkin spice. If you had pumpkin spiced candy corn, you might as well kill me.
You're so dramatic.
How is that dramatic? There's no part of that sounds good.
Super overkill. Just be like, no, thank you.
Hansel has a bag of popcorn balls.
He's got balls.
He has plenty of balls. It sounds like he gets kicked in the balls. I have popcorn balls, right? Like I have
that's
cauliflower
like
ear. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Mm.
Gold mine nugget bubblegum.
That sounds like an old whiskey special.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either, but old whiskey might know.
Oh, I hope Thomas brought something loud, like rice cakes.
Oh, young people, but I'm afraid that
What'd you bring? Like fried tofu?
This payback has been a long time coming. My wife just made homemade eggnog cookies.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Let's see.
I like how he's trying to be like me, loud and obnoxious on the air. But even then, he's still kind of dainty in his bites.
That was pretty dainty.
Wait, are you talking about Thomas?
Yeah.
I can't bring myself to do it.
He was going like whole hog on it. It's like the most delicate bite.
I turned my mic down before I did it.
You went full Canadian.
He almost said,
polite.
He was almost like, I'm sorry, and then mutes his mic, takes a bite.
Oh my god.
That was the worst revenge plot I've ever seen, Thomas.
The cookie's good though.
You know, you talk about my tiny door, but Jeff's coffee looks gigantic.
It is.
I mean, Jeff's working an all-nighter. That makes sense.
I'm so small. Help me. I'm way back here. This giant coffee.
Jeff, you have to be the voice of the coffee if you do that.
Oh, I would hear the coffee's commentary.
Yeah, you have to do coffee commentary.
All right, let's get him on here.
Yeah, your hand looks ginormous.
Shall we go?
I remember watching this movie when I was nothing but a little bean. And I can properly say it has not aged as well as I have.
Now, Jeff, now that you're a little bean, flick yourself.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Flick yourself.
Ever missed the
Jeff just got to call in now all the time from his phone. That way he can be different people. His perspective.
Hold on, my friend Jeff needs a drink, so I'm gonna bring a guest onto the show. This is my buddy Desani. Desani don't talk much, so you can just look at him.
I thought we were about to get that ventriloquist trick where he talks while drinking.
Oh no, that would probably result in me burning myself.
Oh no, we don't want that.
The amount of chaos I just had going on in my ears because I'm technically not so savvy. I have the movie playing on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
On StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
And I opened up the YouTube window for the show. So the amount of echoes going on in my head of the movie, the show in StreamYard, the movie and the show in you like my head was gonna explode.
It's a lot.
Here you go, John.
Who are these two?
It's still so quiet.
Yeah,
I'm trying here.
I can't see the movie, so you guys need to give me a play-by-play.
So Jeff, I gotta go back to watching the movie. So now Prince Humperdinck is hanging out with Marcy Darcy, and he has the world's thickest turtleneck I've ever seen.
Oh no!
Yeah, but he's still so hot.
I mean, he's Humperdinck.
Yeah.
Gotta have hair.
Does he have? Is he a six-fingered man?
No,
I'm thinking of the other guy.
Right. You're thinking of Jamie Lee Curtis's husband.
They're married?
Yeah, they're married in real life. It's
Oh.
Christopher Guest.
Yeah, Christopher Guest.
Yeah.
So I guess
This guy who lives with Humperdinck
Huh?
is one of the weirdest looking dudes.
I haven't finished unpacking.
How long have they been married?
Or do you have
what we're talking about now?
I mean, a while, Jeff. I don't know.
Here, I'll tell you.
So technically, is Christopher still a guest?
Oh my god.
That was a long way to get there, Jeff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they've been married since '84, Jeff.
Wow.
I had to do all that work for that.
That's a long time.
That's a
Hollywood.
long time.
That's my whole
good.
life.
Where is it?
No, don't say that.
Yeah.
That's like some Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn shit.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Was he going to get loud food? Are we taking bets?
Oh man.
You come back with like chips.
Plated nachos.
Oh my god, like a double crunch chip, dude, just so it's extra loud.
It's a Three Musketeer.
I like how the one time I actually got coaxed into eating on air, I still couldn't pull it off, so that it was
Couldn't. You really couldn't.
Bottoms up.
I'm really not sure I understand John's fondness for this movie, but I do enjoy it.
I can't explain it either. I literally just watched this movie last night. I love this movie.
Okay, I need a fact check.
Yes.
Thomas, can you let me know what year The Goonies came out?
Yep.
Now, I have a question because I can't see the movie.
85.
Has the
85?
magician from Frosty the Snowman showed up yet?
Wait,
No,
what?
not yet.
Okay.
So, Chrissy, I have a button that is 1 year younger than you.
Oh my god.
Right? Like this button, I got at the premiere, not the premiere, but like the first day that Goonies came out in '85 at the movie theater when I went as a kid.
Wowzers.
So my button is 1 year younger than Christy McGee.
It belongs in a museum.
Right? Like, you can see the age on this thing, right? Like this is weathered and like
How do you easy there?
it's a weathered old button, right? Like Chrissy, this is a year younger than you,
That's hurtful.
right? Like it's a little rusty, right? It's seen some shit. This button.
You realize you're older than I am, so.
Oh, I'm old enough that I was like 8 or 9 when I got this button. Right?
Does this all the time. Now you know what we deal with every show.
Right? Like
He just pulls out things that are as old as you.
Yeah. Or sometimes he takes his clothes off like he did last show we recorded.
Well,
you guys just saw I was lying too.
That did happen.
I did get to see that during the trivia thing, so
I apologize to everyone for my Halloween costume this year.
Don't. I mean,
I'm a thick boy, Jeff. I'm a thick boy.
2 C's. Oh, John, old handsaw's got you beat.
On thickness or hat?
No, on his comment.
Why don't I see his comment?
He says he has 8-track cassettes older than you.
Well, I mean, now I see it. It's
There
taking
we
a while
go.
to come through the StreamYard. Christy's spoiling because StreamYard is very slow in pulling in the comments.
Sorry.
I'm going to really make this one count. Hold on here. I demand silence.
What a cute little sound.
It's adorable, Thomas. So Handsaw, you might have 8 tracks older than me, but I have a button that's old and rusty and a year younger than Christy.
Should I eat these?
I don't even know what they are, but yes.
Do it because I've tried 3 fucking times and it's doing nothing. These guys are-
I took the oth. I've kept this oath my entire
Thomas
life.
just takes the most adorable little bites.
I'm trying my best here.
You just don't have it in you.
I should have got food while I went downstairs to go get my button.
That's what we thought you were doing.
Like the genuine sadness in your voice when you said it. I should have gotten food when I went.
We should update people with a timestamp or something. What did I miss in the movie, guys? Are you watching the movie?
All this sick wardrobe.
Yeah. That's the highlight I'm taking from this too.
So we're 53 minutes in and 37 seconds now. Handsaw.
What if Dandridge is a vampire and he thinks you know it? Walk down that alley, Ben.
Why can't I make chewing sounds like that?
Is Chris Sarandon related to Susan Sarandon?
Get it? You may be chicken shit, but I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jim J. Bullock and Sandra Bullock are related too.
Hmm. Who's Jim J. Bullock?
You don't know who Jim J. Bullock is? From what was that show? Mr. Rush.
Mr. Rush?
One Day at a Time, or one of those shows.
Oh.
Yeah, one of those shows. Not One Day at a Time. One Day at a Time or Schneider.
Mhm.
Like another show with like Mr. Rush. Mr. Rush was played by Judge Schmelz from Caddyshack.
Oh, yeah. I know who Judge Schmelz is.
Judge Schmelz was on a TV show with Jim J. Bullock.
Really?
Really. With no relation to Sandra Bullock.
This is going to sound terrible, but anytime at work when I hear someone say they have a diagnosis of asthma, I immediately think, I'll give you asthma.
Oh, poor evil going down the.
That's from Caddyshack. I'm not a terrible person. No. I'm just repeating what I heard.
Chris Sarandon's stalking evil down an alley.
I wish you would stalk me down an alley.
I mean,
now? Like Chris Sarandon now?
No,
or
not
Chris
now.
Sarandon then?
No, then.
Definitely not now.
Not now.
Okay, Chrissy, I want to make it clear to you.
I lost interest when I found out he only had 5 fingers.
If Chris Sarandon stalked you back then, he'd get arrested because you would be 1 and he'd be about 35.
Thank you for clarifying that, John.
I'm not scared.
Christy was as young as my button back in 1985.
No, that's false.
Ted Knight, too close for comfort. Old Hansel was there with the safe because old Hansel was there, right? What's amazing is when the first TV was sold, old Hansel was there. Yeah, you're gonna get roasted for being old now, but you're bragging that you have eight tracks older than me. So now you're gonna be the old guy, old Hansel.
Yeah, but look at that trench coat.
I was telling Thomas, all of us had about 10 friends growing up that looked like evil.
Yeah.
But did they have that unfortunate laugh?
Yeah, the unfortunate laugh, the stupid camouflage pants, the muscle shirt
The
with no
extreme
muscles,
popping the one like muscle that just like pops
the
out.
the feathered spiky hair.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the kid that introduced me to Iron Maiden looked exactly like Evil.
That tracks.
He also, that same kid also introduced me to King Diamond. So. You know what? I'll name drop. It doesn't matter. He's not listening. Andrew Lamb. His name was Andrew Lamb. We used to play street hockey together, but because we're New Yorkers, we didn't wear skates. We just ran in our shoes.
Okay.
And we did like the Wayne and Garth before there was Wayne and Garth of like game on, game off. We were super lame.
Andrew Lamb in the chat.
Oh shit! I think I owe him money.
Who's in the chat?
Andrew Lamb, the guy who introduced me King Diamond.
Oh shit! King Diamond sounds like a boss from some level on a video game.
King Diamond was like a metal guy, like a metal band.
I know.
Danish metal musician.
I'm sure you know, Jeff. We're like,
Gonna let him suck
you
it
know,
again, are you?
kind of the same age-ish. Wolf Nurse.
Yes. I was trying to think of something funny to say there, but I don't have anything.
Neither do I. We were supposed to start like 3 hours ago, and I was waiting for Thomas. Thomas was cleaning up glass from his yard for 3 hours, and that's why he says, "Guess who's late?"
3 hours.
Late
Yeah.
again.
Glass.
3 hours cleaning glass. Somebody. I honestly think, and Thomas didn't tell me all the details, but I'm pretty sure what happened was somebody tripped a beer truck in front of Thomas's house in his cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
And he had to go clean up the whole beer truck. And it was like, oh yeah, 15 minutes later. Poor Corey's taking a nap. This is probably on somewhere where Corey's like laying on his computer, like face down.
Uh-huh.
And he's just like, he's gonna wake up and be like, what the fuck am I watching?
Are you sure it was glass?
It might have been grass. I don't know. Thomas,
He took all the grass out of his yard.
Yeah, he speaks like he chews sometimes.
Thanks, John. Appreciate that.
Well, I was thinking if Wonder Woman maybe partied too hard tonight and crashed her plane there, that'd be kind of like glass, right?
Yeah.
Is that too much of a stretch?
I feel like that's a stretch. Yeah.
If Cinderella stomped her feet in front of Thomas's house,
it could happen.
Cinderella,
or maybe she was throwing her shoes at her husband. You know, it's like Desperate Housewives of Never Neverland.
Oh, this is my line. This is the line now. See, Evil got bit, and he's got Roddy McDowell.
Me.
Wait.
This is why this kid got cast in this role.
Oh.
I love this bit.
Admire you. Know that? Well, of course. That
I'm waiting for the line.
found out what a fake you were. Peter Vincent, the great vampire killer of the
You ever see a vampire cry before?
I don't know.
Not like that.
So we're up to the part where Peter Vincent, Jeff, puts the cross against Evil's head, and Evil gets like a cross on his head and starts crying.
Oh.
Whining, yeah.
Oh.
The master
Wait,
will kill you,
is this?
but not fast. Slowly. Oh, so slowly.
Oh, so slowly.
That sounds like that's some acting there.
The list because of the teeth is just the worst.
Wait, is this close to the part where they all get on horseback and follow Roddy McDowell around the corner and see the Statue of Liberty on the beach?
No. It's you gotta wait for Andre the Giant to bring them the horses first, Jeff.
I appreciate both of those references.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right there. All right.
We're losing Jeff.
I'm being beckoned.
Thank you for your service, Jeff.
I'll see y'all later.
Thank you.
Happy Halloween.
Take care of everybody.
Have fun storming the castle.
We'll have fun sperming the castle. He said sperming, right?
Sure.
I like how he leaves before he gives you the chance to say anything else.
He's smart.
I love when Jeff calls in from the break room. I'm still waiting for someone to just walk in when he's like mid trying to explain one of these concepts.
I've seen that happen. It's great. No, I'm podcasting. I think we lost Handsaw. Or I don't know, Christy stopped watching us. I'm not sure.
What?
Well, I have one person viewing. Handsaw hasn't made a comment in a while. Not
He
since
falls.
Too Close for Comfort.
Did he fall asleep?
He might have. So we got Handsaw sleeping on one computer. We have Corey sleeping on the other. Christy, how was your Halloween?
Very uneventful.
Yeah? Do you get any trick-or-treaters?
No, but I don't usually.
What does that mean?
Just because of where I live, there's not a lot of trick-or-treating.
There's not a lot here either. I had 5.
I just can't do that.
But they all came together. So I had like 1.
I think because I've lived here for like 6 years, and I think every year anyone who's ever come is because like I bribed them or asked them to come.
I think after everything gets finalized here, I'm going to go full like Tim the Toolman Taylor and decorate my house like a madman. So everyone thinks I'm the crazy guy who just puts shit out on my lawn.
Like holiday shit or just shit?
No, like Halloween shit, like dress up scarecrows.
Just shit.
I'm just gonna go
Shit all
outside.
over his lawn.
I'm gonna go outside once a day and just take a shit on my lawn until it piles up. I'm gonna do it in one spot.
So apparently, I've been dancing wrong my whole life.
I learned how to dance from Louis Tully in Ghostbusters. Why? How do you dance versus this?
I don't like. I've never like thrown my arm up like behind someone's head or anything.
Is that how you're supposed to dance?
Oh, that's what she did.
That's what the choreographer told her to do, right? Now does she look 17 or 18 in this movie?
No.
How about Charlie?
No.
You understand that's what they're playing, right?
Yeah.
High schoolers? How old would you say she is here?
Like her mid-20s.
Find out. I'm gonna find out.
I'd say mid.
I can look her up.
Well, that was like the whole thing in the 80s. All the high school kids were like 30.
This is true. See every 80s movie. Wow, that was a terrible sentence. I tried. I give up. I can't chew and I can't speak tonight, apparently.
But I'm glad that she doesn't look like she's in high school because this scene would be very uncomfortable.
It would. I feel like there was a reason for this.
She's born in 58. So what does that put her in 85? I can't do math this late at night.
Oh, so she was in her late 20s.
Oh wow.
She's
Right?
pushing 30,
Yeah.
Looking
right?
good.
Like she's 27 here. Oh, Charlie, let's find out.
Old Hansel's back.
Yes.
Handsome.
Can't kill
He's
me.
alive.
Back.
I don't want to kill you, Charlie. I want you to bring Peter Vincent to my house.
Oh, StreamYard doesn't like his browser.
That is, if you ever want to see Amy.
Just download Chrome for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, what browser do you have?
I mean, nobody likes Opera.
Let her go. I got him. Come on. Mine. Chicken man, you go someplace else. Out of my
I'm trying to find the name of this actor.
Who, the bouncer?
No, the Charlie.
Oh.
I'll find out how old Charlie was.
Wait, you said this is on Amazon, right? Doesn't it show you their names when you hover over it?
Yeah, I'm being lazy. William Ragsdale. Okay, so William Ragsdale was born in 61.
And this
So
came
he's
out.
still mid-20s.
Yeah, so he's 3 years younger than she is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's 24, playing 17. And I was just looking up Herman's Head, and one of the voices inside Herman's Head was Bobcat Goldthwait. And Leslie Nielsen played God in that show, apparently. Which tracks?
Peter! Peter, open the door!
I'm going to send Old Handsaw like Google Chrome for Christmas.
Is that a thing you actually have to do?
I don't know. I feel like he doesn't know how to download it, so I'm going to download it for him. Send it to him.
I find that hard to believe.
He says StreamYard doesn't like his browser. So he's either using Firefox or like Internet Explorer or Opera. Or maybe Safari. He doesn't seem like a Safari guy to me, though.
You think he's using Internet Explorer?
No, I hope not.
Dandridge has
If
Amy.
he does, I have to do an intervention.
Kill her unless we come to the house.
Next time I see these hands, I'll be like, intervention! I don't know how to do one. You just gotta let at them.
I don't think that's how it works.
And maybe throw some sunflower seeds at them.
I want that.
Oh
he uses
shit!
Safari.
So I hit Kara in the head with a Snickers today.
Oops. On purpose?
So I was joking around. I think I was joking around a lot, saying my kids were gonna say trick or treat, and I was gonna throw candy at them.
Mm-hmm.
So sure enough, today they're in the living room and they said trick or treat. I threw candy. I launched it from the kitchen at them, and it just went all over the place. I just grabbed a handful.
Should you be telling this story in public?
One of them was like one of the Snickers miniatures, and dinked her on the head. She's like, you just hit me in the head with a Snickers. Yeah, I did.
Borderline child abuse.
I let her eat it. It was fine.
Eat this unhealthy candy. Take it. John's contemplating his decision to talk about that on air now.
What am I gonna do? I don't care.
But she's fine now.
Oh, she's fine. She's
So there we go.
I hit her in the head with a Snickers, and now she's sleeping. I don't know how to tell stories.
That might not be the best way to reword that, John. You might want to go at that one more time.
She's fine.
After the full concussion protocol was fulfilled, she was deemed safe to go to bed.
I don't know. We jacked her up with a bunch of candy and then she went to bed.
She'll wake up tomorrow during the recording of the main show.
Oh, that is some outfit.
Eerily similar to the drapes that I have on my right.
How long do you think it took to do that oil painting of her?
Is that an actual question? I have no idea.
That would take me weeks.
I can't believe I actually tried to determine that for a moment.
I knew we had an oil painter on camera, Thomas.
Oh, that makes sense. McGee is a talented painter.
I just paint trees.
Where's Charlie?
Do you make happy accidents?
Yes, and not just in painting.
I make happy accidents a lot.
I think I was a happy accident. If you ask my parents.
I'm pretty sure I was an accident if you ask my parents. We have company.
That's all.
I am so excited that you downloaded Google Chrome right now. That's all. I am so excited that you downloaded Google Chrome.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Yes, I can hear you. I can see you. I'm no longer watching the movie because I'm watching you.
Yes.
I'm staring into your eyes. We're gonna have a moment now. Do you know how long I've been waiting to get this man on a show?
Well, I had to come on because I had to show you all what.
Oh
man!
I had to come on because I had. Oh, I got a delay. Okay.
Gold mine candy.
I got a delay. Okay.
Gold mine candy. It's like a little popcorn.
It's gum.
That's so much gum that you can't seal back up.
I feel like you're overly concerned about like how cool this
Where's
is.
it at?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It looks like nerds.
Look at those golden nuggets.
But it's really sweet gum.
There's some golden nuggets and some soft, tender hands. Aw.
And it breaks your teeth.
Really sweet gum. Golden nuggets and some soft, tender. We're officially doing the show for nobody.
No,
Okay,
Tamer's
I'm
here.
getting a weird, funky
Oh,
delay
Tamer's here.
Yeah.
Hey, Tay.
Tamar, join us. We don't want to do a show for anybody. That's our goal, is to get everybody who's watching the show on the show. Tamar, join us. We don't want to do a show for anybody. That's our goal, is to get everybody who's watching the show on the show. Come join us. We're just giving Thomas a feel of what happens when I run the show. And it's terrible. We're watching Fright Night.
Awesome and terrifying.
We're just giving Thomas a feel of what happens when I run the show. Where are we on Fright Night now? Tamar, turn on Fright Night on Amazon Prime and jump to like the hour and 14-minute mark. And you'll be fine.
God, just rounds it off.
Hour and 15-minute mark at this point.
This is from 4G of the dad. What if he's not human? Well, bullets aren't going to stop him then. He walks around.
Is that what he's wearing? Is that technically a cape?
Then he is human.
No, that's a cloak, I think. No, it can't be a cape because his arms go through sleeves.
Yeah, so maybe a cloak.
It's so long.
It is.
I want to know where I can get one of those things. I want to rock that.
Everyone should have one of those things.
I want to rock that with my Tom Dagnino hat. You can buy this on Amazon for $13. It's a fishing hat. Love this thing. My new favorite thing.
You'll be like Emperor Dagnino.
Huh?
Said you'll wear that in a robe and be Emperor Dagnino.
No, I'll wear this and be topless on Fat Dagnino. That's my goal. It's probably Fat Dagnino. It takes very little effort.
Now you have to be Fat Dagnino dressing up as other things.
I'll be Fat Dagnino naked.
All right.
That's your fault, Thomas.
He wears pants. I don't. I'm lazy Dagnino.
It's always my fault.
Tamar, I have a button here, and this button is 1 year younger than Christy. Right? I just want that to be known to everybody who watches the show. And Tamar joined, so we have to let him know now. Christy hates this bit. This is officially Hansaw showing off.
It's a power station button. What's that, 84? 83? I got bad lighting.
83. Well, speaking of bad lighting, here he comes.
TV.
And then there were 5.
Wow.
Yay.
I don't want to turn on the light. I'm just like,
Guys, I just want to point out, I'm pretty sure we're in bed with Tamar right now.
yeah, you are.
All right.
That.
I appreciate the honesty.
Wait. Tamar's getting liquored up. We're in bed with him. Things are going to happen. It's going to get weird. Tamar, do you have any Oreos in the room with you?
What? Oreos?
Do you have any Oreos in the room with you?
I have truffles in my room.
You have truffles in your room?
Yeah.
I usually do it with Oreos, but truffles, that's fine.
Oreos and
Oh yeah, popcorn balls.
Popcorn balls.
All mine.
Hansa has all the good food.
Are those like really hard to eat?
Mm-hmm.
Stop! I don't even know that I have any candy in the house.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Can you all hear me chew my gum?
No.
Yeah, I can.
Sorry.
No. Do it.
No, I don't think you understand which show this is. You chew on the air.
Everybody's trying to chew the loudest on air, and apparently I suck at it, so please.
Tamar understands what show he's on. Tamar, I feel he's the only one who understands what show he's on right now.
I like the dramatic backlighting, too, that Tamar has. Like, you can see his shadow in the back. Very menacing. Now it's even more so.
Oh, wow.
I like it. I like that we're in bed with Tamar and he has Cactus Jack's baseball bat.
what? Whoa. This is Negan's bat. This is Lucille.
Oh, so he has. He has the bitch bat. He doesn't have the Cactus Jack bat. Tamar, you understand where you live, right? You brag that you have a Cactus Jack bat. You do not brag that you have a Negan bat.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
Li for life, son.
Jesus.
Well, speaking of Long Island, this thing pops up on my Roku saying there's this movie called King of Staten Island.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in my bed. I'm like, the King of Staten Island. Like, I don't give two shits about Staten Island. Like, every time I hear Staten Island, I'm like, fuck you. Like, I had to go over there today to check out a roof. And my dad, even though he's like semi-retired, he came with me and we went to check out. Staten Island is just so weird. It's just like it's like freaking San Francisco. Like, what? It's like this and like that, and then it's like this.
So for our
two New Yorkers are in one chat.
So what I was gonna say is for our non-New York viewers and guests on the show, can you list your bottom 5 least favorite things about Staten Island, really quick?
It's too hilly. It's
He doesn't like
just,
the hills.
yeah, and it's too.
That's a weird criticism.
There's nothing in distance, like, no bodegas or, like, you gotta, like, drive. I understand, like, Long Island, you gotta drive. You gotta drive a little bit, but in
There's a
Staten
lot of
Island, you gotta drive
driving
like,
around hills so far is what I got. That's two.
then you get this really bad stench. It's like,
Yes, that's what I'm waiting for. How is that three on your list? How is the smell of the dump in Staten Island number 3?
Let's put that to number 1. My bad.
Right. That's probably should be 1.
That should be 1. Number 4. You gotta pay tolls to come in and out of Staten. It's part
you
of
have
the
to pay
5
tolls
boroughs.
pretty much everywhere, dude.
No. You go to Brooklyn. You go to Brooklyn and Queens. You don't gotta pay no tolls. You go to Manhattan. I understand Manhattan. Is
Pretty
Manhattan.
sure you have to pay tolls in Brooklyn. Verrazano Bridge goes to Brooklyn, and you gotta pay a toll.
Can you guys stop arguing about New York for like 2 minutes?
But no, I'm talking about it from the standpoint of a Long Islander. Like, for me as a Long Islander to go over there. If I go to Brooklyn and Queens,
Because we're already here, but if you leave here and then come back, you gotta pay a toll.
Yeah.
You have to pay a toll for where you are, just for where you're coming back from.
It's just unnecessary. And $11, like 20. Wait, with the Easy Pass, it comes out to like $6. But if you
Guys, do you understand?
Pass, it's like $12.
We're on the side where you have to pay to get to the toll too, right? But if you go beyond that barrier and come back, you still have to pay the toll. That's how tolls work.
I'm thinking about number 5. So number 5, I would have to say,
is this evil dying?
There.
Oh.
There's just nothing there. Like, what's so special about Staten Island? Like, I just don't get the appeal.
You really only got to 4, dude. You couldn't even get to 5. You misordered them by putting the stench 3rd.
Oh my god.
I mean, you could have at least said you don't even like watching Impractical Jokers, and screw those guys. They come from Staten Island. That could have been like a soft 5 for you.
Okay. All right.
It's too late. I'm not giving you my 5.
All right. Okay.
Needed.
Yes.
Just before dawn.
Does everybody notice the background in Tamor and the love he has for Ken and Grace?
Yep.
Between the book and the painting behind him.
Well, see, the afternoons with Josh and Ken was on this wall, but then when she made her debut on Society 6, I had to get this and just like knock those 2 over there. I'm like, they have to go over there on that wall while she stays on this wall.
They faced relegation.
What are you guys doing?
We're watching Fright Night on Amazon Prime. If you want to watch along with us, we are. There's a naked boy on the floor right now. We're an hour and 24 minutes in, and like maybe an hour and 25 minutes in. So if you want to watch along, just skip to the hour and 25-minute mark and watch like the last 20 minutes with us.
Yeah,
it's on Amazon Prime.
I'm going to Amazon Prime right now.
I love that Hansel looks like he's in an old-timey library, right? Like, I can't see what's behind you, like if those are books or DVDs or something, but I want to believe they're books.
It's my bass guitar.
Yeah.
Did I paint it?
Hey, how you doing,
painted
Hansel?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to show that off more often, I think. Like, I'd make that my profile pic. Like Tamor in the suit, like yours should be your bass, right?
Another one back. Yeah, that's my guitar. That's my Brian May guitar. It's dark. You can't see it.
I don't even have anything that cool. I have like my glasses here.
I don't have a nutcracker or anything like that.
These are my glasses. I use these to drive at night and see far away, so I can read the TV when I'm sitting on the couch.
Wow.
My eyes are failing.
That's something else.
Peter?
Wait, so his hair is definitely colored with that like spray stuff from like the drugstore, right?
It's
Yeah,
bad.
I'd
It's
say so.
bad.
Well, Roddy McDowell with the white hair in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like that color.
Yeah, he basically has like the liquid snow that you probably use on your Christmas tree when you put it up in July.
I use it on my windows and I don't put it up in July.
August?
No, I wait. I wait till after Thanksgiving.
No, you don't. There's no
Except
way.
probably-
I don't believe that for a second.
No, so I'll tell you why. It's because I usually have a ton of people over at Thanksgiving, and if my Christmas stuff is up, they don't fit. So I have to wait until Thanksgiving happens, and then the very next day I start decorating.
Oh, that's fair. Although what I actually picture is like January 1st hits, and you put up like a Jack Skellington, and you just argue it's at least 2 holidays, so let's just make it all of them.
But I'm not doing Thanksgiving this year, so I'm probably not gonna wait.
I don't know, like it's a weird year. Like
Yeah.
I threw a Snickers at my kid today.
Stop telling people that.
Why? Why would you throw Snickers at your kid? What's wrong with you?
Because she said trick or treat and we didn't go out, so I gave her candy.
Oh, shoot.
Isn't that how it works?
Don't force me
Well,
to.
When
was
kids
like
say
a
trick or
bunch of-
treat, don't you throw candy at them?
There was like a bunch of kids that came to our house for trick or treating. Well, what we did was we put a box out with candy inside it and put a sign, take one. And then I had my youngest brother guarding. Well, like because me and his room is like we're right at the front entrance, so we have like rooms on either side. So he was watching everything from his room. So everyone who came, he made sure that they just took one candy. If anyone took more than one, he'd just pop out of the door with the bat and like, whoa, one candy only. So.
I tried that 2 years ago. And what I did is I put the candy out in the bowl. I said take one. And one kid took one bowl. Like the whole. I don't know where my bowl is now. He took my bowl. He took my candy. So I stopped doing that. I just put a sign out there. Give me my bowl back.
Wait,
in case he comes by again.
Did you call 911?
No, I don't use the phone. Too much work.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Clank.
Clink, clink. Clink, clink. It's been about a year since me and Tamor first met.
Yeah, where did you guys first meet?
November 17th. That's on Abdul's birthday.
Yeah.
So it's coming up. You know, our 1 year anniversary coming up.
Where'd you all meet?
Comedy Cellar.
Oh, nice.
In DC.
DC, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I regretted not taking that trip.
Yeah, so do I.
It was so funny, right? Me and Abdul, we're walking in, we're high as hell because it's his birthday. We took some edibles. So and then like old Hanso over here just pops out of nowhere. I'm like, oh shh. He's like, hey, you're Tamor. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy?
The way you tell this story, Namor, old Hansel walks up to us, and we're like, "Oh shit, it's 5-0."
I get that a lot.
Like, what the fuck?
I've been asked if I'm a narc before.
I go 7-Eleven. Who the fuck's this guy?
I've been asked at parties if I'm a narc, and it's probably because I'm like 43 going to like high school parties.
John, don't tell people that.
I don't think that joke landed as well as you wanted it to.
Probably awkward, right? That's what we do for. This is what happens when we go on 3 hours too late, Thomas. I make bad jokes and get myself into hot water and trouble.
3 hours? It was like an hour.
Wait, let's see when you first contacted.
Oh God, I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah.
You were taking my leg.
Because I can scroll up in the FTM chat and tell you what time this all started.
You can't do this to me.
I checked in with you at 8:48. I said, still up for something tonight. And you said, yes, sir. And it's a good day. And I said, just let me know what's up. So I got, sorry, finally wrapped up. I don't know how to check the time on this. You're lucky. It was like three chats later. So it's probably like 2 hours.
That's not how that works. I'm looking.
Well, where are you guys? 1 hour and what?
You gonna watch along with us now? We are.
I haven't pulled up.
We are an hour and 32 minutes and 10 seconds in.
Yeah, it was pretty much 2 hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
So now you get my
What is
shitty
this
like.
movie about?
This is Fright Night, dude. This is like a classic. It's like Lost Boys. This is like better than Lost Boys.
This is like a real weird scene to come in on.
I've never seen Lost Boys. I've never seen Fright Night. I've never seen any of these.
This is the right scene to come in on. So
No, that's because that's where he looks the least hot.
Tamor, have you seen Princess Bride?
He just starts laughing right after you say that.
So I have it in my voodoo collection. I bought it. I just haven't watched it. I just haven't got the time to watch it.
This is the thing that you need to. You need to skip one of our "Are We Wearing Pants" shows and watch that.
And then I will give my review afterwards.
Yeah, and then call in and give a review on it. Thomas is like, we're gonna lose half our watchers if you tell Tamor not to watch our show.
Half?
I don't know. I can't do math.
Everyone's in here.
It's really true. We have our entire audience.
I think you succeeded. I think you brought the entire audience into the show. The only one we missed was Zach because we literally weren't paying attention for the first 30 minutes of the show to the chat.
I just assumed nobody was going to watch along with us. This is great. Tamor's watching along with us too now. Are we watching Tamor's sheets now?
Yeah, that made me nervous.
Heyo, we're getting friendly.
Is that where you guys are? Like
yeah.
Yeah, you're coming in right at the end of this movie, so it's total spoilers at this point.
I don't care. I'm just here for the company. I don't know
awesome,
why,
like bat puppet.
I just like all right. So I because of like I had my injection. I told John about this, but I haven't told the rest of them. So I got an injection in my lower back, because of like the pain in my back and the left leg. So, I just had trouble sleeping over the past month, and finally, I have been able to get some sleep, like with the gabapentin. But like today is me and my dad, so my dad was with me. We had to go out, because last 3 days was raining. So I had a lot of calls that came in for roof leaks and whatnot. So there was one building in Brooklyn, and it had four flights of stairs. So I'm walking around with a cane. And then, so the guy's like, "Oh shit!" He's like, we have to climb 4 flights of stairs. I'm like, "Oh fuck!" Climb 4 flights of stairs all the way to the roof, then come 4 flights all the way back down. Then I'm when I start using, I try not to put too much pressure on my left leg, but it starts to inflame if I'm moving around too much. So like then it starts to distribute towards the shin. So it's like after that, I actually had to meet up with one of my clients to get a deposit from him. So, but he also wanted me to check out another leak that's going on in one of the tenants' apartments. So when I go over there and I'm like coming back down, I'm just like in incredible pain. So it's I've just been in this phase of pain and just like you guys caught me. Like I was about to fall asleep, but then I was like, I just kind of like shot up and was like, all right, let me see what's going on YouTube. And I see you guys. I'm like, all right, let me see what you guys are doing. And I see like Halloween bash.
Well, are you feeling any better?
No,
No?
I'm just hanging in there. Because I had my follow-up appointment with my doctor. So I'm definitely going to need at least 2, if not 3 injections, considering how severely compressed the nerve is on the L5. So my next follow-up with him is on November 10th, and then that's when I'll probably be able to schedule my next appointment for nutrition.
Are you getting any physical therapy?
Yeah, I'm doing some physical therapy in the meantime.
That helped me out.
And that's pretty much why I'm going for the injections, is so that I can bring the pain down, so I can focus more on the physical therapy. Because right now I'm just able to do like light physical therapy with like the heat and steam, the massage, and even the massage has to be light massage. If it's like heavy on the massage, then it'll inflame the pain. And then you give me like some exercises to like strengthen the core and just stretches, light stretches to kind of mobilize myself. Try to get me in motion, but yeah.
Everybody else find it weird that Tamar's telling this very sincere story, juxtaposed by what we're watching on Fright Night right now.
Yeah, and you guys are just busy watching this. Really, I really have to see this from the beginning and see what this is about.
He's back.
I have no idea what just happened.
I was just saying, do you think it's weird, Thomas?
What's weird?
Tamar's giving us this very sincere story,
yeah,
an update on his health, and we're watching like the climactic scene of Fright Night.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird when you frame it like that. I was trying my best to ignore the movie and just listen to Tay, but yeah,
me too. Me too. And then it just kind of hit me, like what's going on in the movie. I'm like, oh, let me go just peek as Tamar's talking, like what we're up to. I'm like, oh, it's this. They were so caught up in like caring about Tamar and following Tamar. I'm like, what's all this noise happening in my ear as Tamar's talking? This is probably the worst watch along ever, but I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't know why there's so much wind and stuff when a vampire dies. Like, is a vampire holding in their fart that much that much gas is released when they die? Was anyone thinking that?
Only you, John. Only you would think that.
No.
None of us.
I was thinking it too.
Yes. That's why we're such good friends, Thomas.
Oh my god.
That's the worst part. I was thinking it too.
See, Tamar, you think it's just me.
Wait, how come she got to stop being a vampire?
My
because
son
if you
had
kill
a lapse in judgment, so you'll excuse him for the moment.
If you kill the sire vampire, it frees the lower vampires.
I thought it killed the lower vampires.
No, yeah, it kills the lower vampires by turning them back to being human and taking away the gift of everlasting life from them.
Everlasting.
Everlasting. Like it's whatever that means.
See, when it comes to vampires, it's either Underworld or the originals. Those are my vampires.
I feel like Tamor,
But everything else
you
is just
have not watched enough vampire movies to make that judgment.
Well, I've seen my fair share. I mean, what are you
We just
categorizing
established
as
you haven't seen Lost Boys or Fright Night.
What are,
I don't think either of those rank in anyone's
real
top.
vampire movies. Like, I mean, come on. I'm talking about
Those are vampire movies, Christy.
but I'm talking about like real town. Like, you know, when I'm saying like vampire movie, I'm talking about like when it was like the council and the
You're talking Blade
like,
too.
and then you got the Blade. I love Blade. Blade is a great trilogy. I actually just bought the trilogy. I mean, if you guys ever
Right.
want, I'll give you guys.
I mean,
like,
it's a pretty good 2 movies.
hold up, John. I'll give you guys my Voodoo username and password. It's got like a whole bunch of movies inside it, like collections and classics and all. Classic. There's I actually bought classics in there that I haven't even watched yet because I haven't got time yet. But I'll definitely want to watch them and explore a whole lot of movies.
This was
But
just in
what are
case
the main things about it? Yeah.
just in case anybody was wondering. This was a Sean Connery memorial episode. I couldn't figure out a Sean Connery movie to watch, so we watched Fright Night.
Zardoz.
Zardoz.
Is it Mr.
It was
Zardoz?
it was almost going to be Zardoz. I really just wanted to watch. I want to introduce Thomas to a really cheesy 80s movie, though.
I mean, you certainly succeeded.
Wasn't everything you hoped it would be?
I mean, I don't know that I was hoping for it to be anything, but sure.
So
I enjoyed it every second I actually watched. Between Tamor telling us his sincere stories and people coming and going, Jeff in the break room in his scrubs.
I'm going to shut this off so I can get rid of the echo now. Okay, why am I hearing the Jetsons now?
That's my security alert. We set the alarm for the house at night, and it comes through on a text message. That's my text message. Is the Meet George Jetson.
Oh, Christy just left us. Okay.
Oh.
I actually came in for Christy. Yeah, so I'm gonna be out. So guys, bye bye. Oh, she's back. Okay, all right.
Sorry, slight technical difficulties.
Yeah,
so just to let you know,
Christy, I was just
Christy,
about to leave because, like, I came in. I was like, Christy's on the stream, and I'm gonna pop in. But
he's
when
not
you
even
left,
joking.
I'm like, yeah, I'm
You weren't gone for a second, and Tamor was signing off. Christy's gone. I gotta go. So, has everybody, or I'm hoping everyone's seen The Mandalorian?
Of course. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I actually did like a rewatch in a whole day, like the whole season, and then I just kind of rolled into season 2. And
So I guess we can't spoil it for anybody because nobody's watching right now, and all of our viewers who are on the show now, Thomas, have seen it, so we can talk about it.
Yeah,
I've been dying to talk about it with people. What do you guys think?
It's all right.
Well, that's rough.
It's all right.
I enjoyed it thoroughly.
What do you guys think of John Leguizamo playing Cyclops from Krull?
I knew it was someone, but I had no idea it was him. That's not who I would have guessed.
No.
Who?
John Leguizamo played the Cyclops at the beginning of the episode.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Huh. I wouldn't have figured that.
He's an actor.
Yeah, he's
He
pretty good.
played Luigi in the Super Mario Brothers movie. Anymore?
Yeah, that's like way back when. I know about it, but
I just wasn't sure if you were familiar with his work.
Mm-hmm.
You want to end the broadcast of this, John?
Yeah, we can do that. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it doesn't matter. Somebody might go back and watch it and want to know what happens in Mandalorian.
You think they're coming here to find out what happens in The Mandalorian?
They're coming here to find out what happens in The Mandalorian,
I think like Dan Merle was like the first one to put out his spoiler review for the season 2 Mandalorian. I was like, because like I think it was like past midnight, and I believe it was on Friday. And I like checking my YouTube feed, and like I get the notification that Dan Merle has his
It's gonna be a very weird